All right, Hangover Gang, what's going on? Santa Mike here, or as my sister calls me, Metal Santa. Um, uh, I've been gone. Sorry, I have not posted anything. I was out of town for a while. I've purposely avoided listening to any Tom McDonald because I didn't want to hear it before I got to post this video. So I am gonna do his new one. I guess his latest one. He may have dropped one this past Friday, but this is America. This is the latest one that I've seen. A couple exciting things that I wanted to go over. I got my signed Tom McDonald albums. Hangover Gang, baby. Tom, thank you. I appreciate it. I saw the videos where he was signing them all. These are going to go back here on the wall. I'm going to put them in a frame. I don't think I'm even pull them out of their little cases. I'm just going to put them in a frame and put them on the wall. But I'm officially Hangover Gang now, buddy. All right. So we're going to get right into this. I haven't heard this one yet. It's America. I'm sure it's going to be great. I've yet to come across anything from Tom that I just haven't loved. So let's go full screen. This is how we do it. All right, let's hit it.
Lately, USA is getting scarier. Half of the Americans I see all hate America. They hate the cops doing their best to take care of us and kneel for the flag and salt the soldiers that we're burying.
Okay. As usual, right off the get-go, he doesn't hold back. He doesn't try to start soft. He doesn't try to ease you into it. He just goes right at you with it. 100%. So everybody that's watched me in my past couple videos, I served. And I served for your right to kneel and disrespect the flag. I don't agree with it. I think you're wrong. But you do have the right. I don't agree with it, though.
Tired of the pissing and complaining why you living in America if all you do is hate it. You think it's brave to take a stand against the nation. Real bravery is dying for the right so you can say it. Dear America.
Yep. So the place that I've been, you have to excuse my phone dinging over there. The place that I went on vacation with my wife to Washington, D.C. Got to see the swamp firsthand. There's some amazing stuff. I mean, everybody needs to go to D.C. and see the heritage of this country. But the thing that I saw that everybody needs to go to is Arlington National Cemetery. I think that every young man and woman in this country should have to go walk that cemetery and see the thousands upon thousands of soldiers that have served and died for this country. That's the reason you have all these privileges to act like spoiled children toward the greatest nation to ever exist.
What happened to Americans? Apparently no one's aware or cares that it's embarrassing. It's arrogance. Our greatest enemy was always slavery and terrorists, and now it's people in the country trying to burn the heritage. I can't help it.
Okay, so I've talked to my sons about this a couple times. It's the current generation doesn't have a real battle. They don't have a real oppressor. They don't have slavery. They don't have the Nazis. They don't have communist Russia trying to, put missiles in Cuba. They don't have planes being flown into the Twin Towers. Yeah, it was 20 years ago, right? That's the last real tragedy that brought this country together. And so we haven't had anything that coalesced us together in a very long time. And so this generation is looking for battles to fight, and they're trying to fight it against each other and against us and against this country. It's ridiculous.
Seem to see the world different. It ain't Republicans or liberals, it's mental illness. Yep. The internet is only interested in left opinions. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment.
Yep. And if you hear all these CNBC and CNN, cancel culture is not real. Cancel culture is real. They're coming after you. And what's funny is they're starting to come after the left now. You look at Bill Maher, Dave Chappelle. They're going to take Sanjay Gupta down now because he went and interviewed with Joe Rogan. If you didn't see that interview, you got to go watch that interview. Joe Rogan owns him because Joe Rogan did what nobody else would do. What drives me crazy is watching these reporters, and the reporters that are supposed to be more centrist or right-leaning are supposed to be pushing the people to give direct answers. The people will deflect and then just move on, and the reporter lets them go. Joe Rogan doesn't let Sanjay Gupta do that. He wears him out, talking about ivermectin and how CNN lied, saying that Joe Rogan took horse dewormer when he took a prescription from his doctor. Go check it out if you haven't.
If you don't like it, leave. We will not defund police. We don't want no riots in our neighborhoods or in the streets.
Amen.
We respect freedom of speech. We protect what we believe. We don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me. In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you can say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags. America.
Amen. I feel the same way. I'll help you pack your bags. If, you know, there's a reason why people are traveling thousands and thousands of miles through some of the most treacherous territory in South America and Mexico to get to our border. It's not because this is a horrible country. It's because it's the greatest country there is. People are willing to risk their lives to get here. There's a little, when he was doing this little bit here.
What we believe, we don't want nobody dead, so please do in our neighborhoods or in the streets.
So he always kind of has a certain rhythm or kind of flow, and I was noticing this is a little different. There's one group that I listen to that's kind of weird. You'd kind of be shocked I've heard of them. Diantword. This kind of reminds me kind of some of their stuff. They're a South African rap group, Ninja. If you saw what was that movie that they were in about the robots? I'll think about it. But this kind of flow he has kind of reminds me of that.
We don't want no riots in our neighborhoods or in the streets. We respect freedom of speech. We protect what we believe. We don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me.
That part right there.
In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you can say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags. America. Does anybody know what the hell happened to the Patriots? Lately, this nation is so ashamed and hating itself. Did everyone forget that people died to pay for this? Ungratefulness, United States gave everything to you just to help. I just want to celebrate Thanksgiving with my family.
So, what blows my mind, and I think it's a lot of the lack of history being taught in our schools. People don't realize this. The world was burning less than 100 years ago. Less than 100 years ago, we were on the precipice. We were on the edge, and the world was on fire. And if the United States hadn't have stepped in, the Allies would have lost the war, and we'd all be speaking German right now. There's a lot of people that sacrificed a lot, including my wife's. Both her grandfathers died on D-Day. There's a lot of people that gave their lives for the freedoms we have.
Family, I don't need your help to understand it was a tragedy. Can I just be thankful for my country eating happily without you trying to guilt me for the genocide and casualties? I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't black or white, it's conflict designed by the system. I don't need your pronouns, all I see is men and women. Kids are taking pills for fun while people can't afford prescriptions. If you don't like it, go. Hate it, then don't call it home. We don't need no violence, got no time for all you radicals. Screw your status quo, we're not animals. I won't kneel for the anthem, cause the flag is what I'm standing for. In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you can say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags. America.
I love his hooks. Just like I said, I kind of heard some Eminem when I was younger, and I kind of like that Diantword. But his message comes across nice and clear, and he's talking about just two sexes. It's all the things that most people feel. We're catering to the minority, not minority as in black or white, minority as in this small group of people that are screaming the loudest, that are controlling the narrative and the policies that are being made. And if we don't stand up and stop it, we're going to destroy this country.
You can hate the government and still love the country. The fundamental values of America are concrete. Republicans and liberals are dumb, to put it bluntly. They're labels that they use to create chaos and corruption.
I'm starting to agree with this more and more, right? You hear about the swamp creatures, and if you're conservative, you hate all the liberals and the Democrats and all that. But let me tell you something. There's some crappy Republicans too. You got a bunch of people that are there about power. That's all they're there for. They don't care about me or you. They care about playing the game and maintaining their power. They're going to go back and forth, take the House, take the Senate, give up the House, give up the Senate. And in the end, nothing gets done that really helps me or you. I would like to see personally the federal government shrunk and states to be more in control. I think it's the only way we fix this is to start taking the power away from the federal government. Republicans, Democrats, they're all corrupt.
You can know the history and still be proud of where you're from. Every flag around the world is covered in a little blood. We started out United States, divided is what we've become. If home is where the...
Okay, I got to stop it for that. I agree 100%. That's what's lost to all these mental illness leftists. They think that there's some utopia, that there's some place in this world where just these, loving, flower-wearing, never hurt anybody people exist. That's not the way it is. It's not the way humans are. That's not the way human nature is. Every flag that's ever existed has some blood on it. Ours just happens to be the flag that's washed the blood off and trying not to put more blood on there. We've done more for freedom and rights and personal rights in this world than any other nation ever has before.
Hard as you should show America some love. In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you can say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. My freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you back your bags. America.
Another banger. Tom never disappoints. So far, I haven't heard anything that I don't truly like. I mean, I'm sure eventually I'm gonna come across something that doesn't do it for me. I haven't found it yet. I just haven't. Everything I've heard from him has good hooks, good music to it. It's catchy. You can bob your head to it. So I do like it all. Guys, I'm getting ready for the season. That was part of why I haven't been around too. If you can see, my bleaching is all complete. It's getting ready to get crazy. I did my first promo shoot, so I may post some Santa pictures. We'll see. But guys, I appreciate it. Hangover Gang forever now, baby. I'm fully on board. Guys, this is Mike the Metal Santa, Mike the Mediocre Musician, whatever. Guys, please like, subscribe, comment, and share these videos. I got to try to get back on the algorithms. I started to get a little bit of traction, then stopped posting, and YouTube doesn't like when you stop posting, so my views dropped. So if you would, please share and like this video and comment. Give me some more comments. Y'all were tearing it up before, but again, thanks guys, and this is Metal Santa. I'll see you on the next one.